What's up, everybody? Another tournament day. We're back at Taylorsville. I missed the last tournament due to being in Florida. It was Green River, and I think like 7.5 pounds ended up winning it. Apparently it was pretty tough, but I did get set back. I'm in 5th place now for AOY, but I'm still only like 7 pounds behind first place, so not terribly behind. I thought I was really gonna like I thought I was gonna be like 15 pounds behind after Green River, but not too bad. But like I said, we're back on Taylorsville, so back to hopefully catching some keepers. We'll see what happens with it. But a couple things. One, I have some type of respiratory infection, sinus, ear infection, something. So if I'm coughing and hacking, or I'm a little nasally sounding, that's why. And the second thing, this one's gonna be fishing with me today. This is my girlfriend, Lexi. This will be her first, well, I guess it's your second tournament with me, but the first one didn't make it to YouTube because, well, it basically got rained out, but she is gracious enough to be fishing with me today, so that's good. But we're gonna get the boat ready. We're a little early. This one it's gonna run from like 5:45 to 11 o'clock. Due to it being 4th of July weekend, we started a little early just to try to kind of beat some of the boat traffic, but I'll catch you all when we get on the water. All right, everybody, we are on the water. It is pitch black. I'm sure you all can't see anything. I barely can. We started at 5:45. We usually start at like 6:30, but it's just 4th of July weekend, so everybody's gonna be out and about today, so we're trying to beat boat traffic by starting this early. But I'll tell you what I'm starting with, because you probably can't see it, but I'm gonna start with a natural color bandito bug on a Texas rig, and we're just gonna start flipping some of this wood and hope we can catch one. Tell you, it's about too dark. I can't even see. Starting to rain. You want a jacket? Alright, people of YouTube, if I catch something, I will update you, but right now it's dark, y'all can't see anyway, and I'm not going to run my GoPro due to rain, so I'm going to put y'all away for a minute. Alright guys, that was a heck of a rainstorm. I think it's over with. It was basically just a pop-up thunderstorm. There's thunder and lightning. I fished through it a little bit, but it's a little dangerous, so I didn't do it the whole time. But during the rainstorm, you didn't miss a whole lot. I threw around a Texas rig in pitch black and decided that was not a smart move, so I started throwing a square bill around for a little bit. Didn't get any bites on that, and then I picked up a shaky head, and my very first cast, I broke off a fish. I guess I had a bad knot, broke off the whole leader, so I've been sitting here retying. But we're about to get back in action. These fish should bite good today with these conditions. Get the net. This side over here. I'll tell you when to get it, and you just scoop it. Scoop. There you go. I don't think it's gonna be 15, but might be close. I think it's gonna be like 14. Be 15, baby. Make my day. 14 inches. That is the story of Taylorsville right there. All right, good fish. First one of the day, guys. 14 inches, sadly. No keeper. All right, guys, first fish of the day is about a 14 incher. Don't do any good, but it's good to get one in the boat at least. Gives me a little bit of confidence. That one came on a shaky head. It's 2 bites I've had on it, but first one I've managed to get in the boat. That might be a better one. Stay down. Oh, I think he's 15. Please be 15. He's longer than the other one, but I don't know if he's 15. It's gonna be close. Ah, 14 and a half. Another good fish. Every bit of a pound and a half, and I can't weigh it in because this lake has a 15-inch size limit and no 15 inchers in it. But anyway, second fish of the day. You got one. You got a warmouth. Bring him over. You caught a fish.
Not a good one.
It's not a bass, but I'm taking it. You don't want to hold it?
No.
Not unless it's a bass. You gonna hold a bass if you catch it? Well, regardless, I'm getting you on camera with your fish. You caught one. Good job. It's the wrong species, but good job. You catch a bunch of those in this lake. You did it, baby. You caught a fish. It's the first fish she's ever caught with me, guys. Try to get her on her first bass today. She never caught one. Well, it's starting off more productive than it did the other day, the last tournament here. I guess it's been a month ago, but we didn't even have a bite by this point in the day, so. So I try to keep like less line up top. I hold it with my trigger finger, and then whenever I go to pendulum, whenever I feel the weight distribute forward.
That. It's just like, how do you like just
flip it?
kind of toss it?
Oh, the way I do is I still hold it like this. Hold on, let me fix my bait. So I'll leave, you know, about that much line out so I can hold it in my hand. And you hold it with your trigger finger and you just use it like a pendulum. All right, I'm gonna make a little move real quick. Well, guys, I made a 20-second run and it started raining again, so I'm gonna continue to fish, but I'm gonna put the GoPro away. I'll update you if anything happens. All right, GoPro back out. That was about a 4-minute flurry of downpour rain, and now it's over, so. How much longer do I go before I pick up an Ed rig? There's one. There's one. He's close. I don't think he'll make it either, but yeah, he ain't gonna make it. 13.5, 14. Boy, do I know my stuff or not. 13.5. All right, guys, there's another 1.5-pound fish that I can't weigh in. Guys, that one came on a Texas rig bandito bug. Smallest one of the day, still about 13.5 inches. I just want 115, that's all I need to make me a happy camper today. That's a big one. He's gonna break me off. It's probably not even a bass. It's big, whatever it is though. Yeah. I just gotta play it real slow. Try to get it to work its way out because it's under a log or something here. Whatever it is, it's pretty good, but I can't do anything really. I don't know where it's at. There we go. It's probably not a bass. If it is, it's a good one. It's a big catfish, I guarantee it. so I can see it. God, whatever it is, it's massive. It's not a catfish. I saw it. I don't think it was, at least it didn't look like one. I think it's a big drum. If it's a bass, it's a giant. Yep, big drum. Well, net it for me anyway. That's the biggest drum I've ever seen in my life. Son, I just caught a 10-pound drum. God. Well.
You want a picture of it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture with it. Biggest one I've ever caught, that's for sure. Oh my God, he's so heavy. God. He's massive. Just out of curiosity. This is gonna be the only big fish I catch today, I'm sure. I'm gonna weigh a stupid looking thing. 868. Well, that's a giant. I tell you what, actually, that's a trophy fish in the state of Kentucky. I'm gonna measure it. You take a picture of this measurement. Try to get the whole thing in the shot.
Does it matter like if it's from here?
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's 26 3/4. Well, see you, big guy. All right, guys, we're at a new spot. Ran down towards the dam a little bit here. Hung up first cast, of course. That came out. Never fished this before, but it's nice, calm. It's just a nice rocky bank. It's got like a 45-degree angle. See if we can catch one off of it. You think I'd catch one on a moving bait every now and again out of here. That's crazy. There's one, actually. Might be a keeper. I said it and then made it happen. He's close. It's all good. 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 That was my fault. It's okay. I don't think he's a keeper anyway. You're fine, baby. It happens. Happens a lot. Well, throw his crankbait around for a little bit. Just see. We got one. Another big old warmouth. Look at you catching fish. You hold this one?
This fish is big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're pretty fish. Let's see if I can catch another big old drum on the Ned rig. I didn't hardly catch any drum in here last year, but I caught one and caught one the first trip. One of them was like, there's bass. Might be a good one. Feels pretty good. Now it's a drum too, I think. Oh, it's a bass. Oh, he's fat. He ain't gonna be 15. He's a butterball. He's probably 1 3/4 pounds, and he ain't gonna be 15 inches. 13 1/2. This lake is filled with 13 1/2 to 14 3/4 inch fish. They're just no 15 inchers, but the size limit's 15. Riddle me that. Anyway, first trip caught one, about a 8-inch long drum, and then I caught like a 3 1/2 that day. There's another one. Next cast, about the same size. Oh gosh. He might be a little longer, but he ain't gonna be 15 either. So that fish has been caught 20 different times. Are they twins? He's about 13 3/4. Well, catching a bunch. Just no size to him. I just like to hook one that I know is a keeper. Like I don't have to measure it. One time in here, catch one that I look at it and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's a keeper. Look at you. Hey, you're catching fish. That's what matters to me. You're starting to learn how to detect bites. Every little bit improves. It gives you confidence. You're learning like what it feels like when you get a bite. Everybody, and I do mean everybody, starts with these. That was your first fish ever this morning?
Not that I know of, unless he took me. I can't remember, but...
I'm seeing too much action back here. I'm gonna go back down through there real quick with this crankbait. Well, I turned around right then, I saw like 5 or 6 fish busting, kinda. They're like chasing, pushing bait. There's something. I got something. Can't tell. Oh, it's a big ass saw guy. Came off in the net. I'd just like to get a hold of one decent bass out of here. I've really not caught a good one. Even like I've caught like 2-pounders. You know, I haven't had a hold of a 2.5. I've hooked one 2.5, and that was like mid last year. And I lost it right at the net. Nope. Yeah, get it just in case. I don't think it's gonna keep though. Nah, he ain't gonna keep. He's gonna be like 13. I like to have it just in case, but 13 inches. 12.5. I don't know. How fast are you working the bait? Is my first question on it. Well, I think it's like fish 7. And every fish we've caught today has been between 13 and 14 3/4. It's so frustrating in this lake, guys. Well, time to go to the next spot, boys. All right, guys, made it to another spot. This is a main lake point. I'm just thinking maybe all the big fish are out here on the main lake. So I'm gonna give this a try. I can't catch a keeper up in the creeks, so I'm gonna try this for a little bit and see what we can do. I've only ever fished this bank one time, but Cody caught like a 2.5 off of it. And it was the 3rd Taylorsville tournament of the year. So I was thinking maybe they might be in the same position. I don't know. I knew that was fish. So I knew that was fish out there. I thought it was, and it is. Out there in the middle, right there. I thought it was shad and fish chasing them. It looked like it at least. And I guarantee none of them are bass. Bet it's a big school of white bass. I got one. Pretty big, whatever it is. Oh, it's a big bass. Please don't come off, baby. Please don't come off. Go ahead and get the net just in the water. Yeah, there you go. Please don't come off, baby. Yes! Weight lifted immediately. Oh my God, I caught a keeper out of this lake. And a good one. One hook is all I had in it too. That's a good one there now. That's probably 2.5, 3. Oh yeah, it's like a 18.5-inch fish. This should be right at about 3 pounds. Thank God. 352. Finally. Yes. Let's go. Didn't even eat it really, like just, I was reeling and all of a sudden it was just like I had a slight tension and I was like, well, and then I felt it tug and I was like, well, that's a fish. You can catch a good one out of this lake. It's possible. That's a bass. Look at you. You got a bass.
Probably not. Whatever.
I don't care. I can take a picture of you finally. You caught a bass. He's 12 inches. He's a state regulation keeper. He just ain't in this lake. You gonna hold this one?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Please, no.
I'm gonna show you how to hold them.
I don't want to.
All right.
No.
You're gonna take your index and your thumb, and you're gonna pinch it like that right there.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Please, no. Please, no, Dylan.
You
Dylan,
got
please,
to.
No,
You
no,
got
I
to.
don't.
Yes, you do.
No.
Now pinch hard. He ain't gonna hurt you. He's got no teeth. He's got no teeth. There you go. You ready?
No.
Give me a big smile. All right, now let your fishy go.
Thank you, but I didn't catch you.
Look, he even jumped for you. Look at that.
I thought I'd hate this.
Uh-huh.
Be nice.
Uh-huh. It ain't that bad, is it?
Not when everything is
Or-
fine externally.
Yeah. When everything's working the way it's supposed to, it's not too bad. That's a bass. I don't think it's a big one, but it's a bass. Nah, don't worry about it. Another like 12-incher. Haven't caught any real little bass today. Every one of them's been a slot or the one keeper, but another one right at about 12 inches, guys. All right, people. Last spot of the day. We have a singular keeper in the boat, but at least it is about 3.5 pounds. Caught it off the last spot that we were on. We got about 30 minutes here to fish. Hopefully we can maybe pick up one more. Be really nice if we could. All right, let's weigh this one fish in. That's a good one. What's big?
365, 67, 732.
I don't know which one's which. Which is which? Well,
It's Taylorsville, you can believe the whole.
yeah, that's true. It's close, but I don't think it's gonna get there.
No, you go.
It's a little lighter than that on my scale, but
351.
351. Weighed 352 on mine, so it's Dylan,
Dylan and
Travis, and
Lexi.
Lexi Thompson. How much y'all have?
4.2.
4.2.
4.20.
Y'all leading?
As of right now, as far as I know.
Yeah, and Dwayne, it's 414.
414. All right, guys, let's let this beautiful bass go. By far the biggest one I've ever caught of this lake. Weighed in at 351. That's my second biggest of the season as well. We'll let her go. We'll see you, girl. Let me catch you again next time.
You got a big one? Better than 362.
Yeah.
Better than 362.
421.
447.
Bigger.
Brandon Keith.
I just want one of those. I'd take 3 of those all day. That'd win it. 65. Golly. That's a 2.5. Didn't look like a 2.5. Well, guys, not the worst down the water. We managed to actually catch a keeper, so that's good. I didn't blank. You know, I made up a little weight on some people. I think I might have moved up maybe a spot or 2 in AOY, so could have been a lot worse. But I think we ended up catching like 9, maybe 10. Lexi caught her first bass ever, so I couldn't be more ecstatic about that. But she did really well, and she's really learning how to detect bites and stuff, so that's really cool. But 351, that's the biggest one I've ever caught at Taylorsville. I know they make them at big in there, but they're just really rare to see one. And I guess we're on to Laurel next. I like Laurel, but you know, we're fishing in the middle of July, so you know, you kind of take it with a grain of salt. It's a good lake, but be tough. Hopefully we can do pretty well there, and I guess I'll catch y'all in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, please, and I'll see y'all.